Hello, my dear friends. We're going to have some fun with strings. I'm going to show you how you can find any word within a lengthy string, replace words within it, and also change the text to uppercase or lowercase, and much more. This video is all about strings. To make things super clear, let's start with an example. Imagine you have a text variable and put a string in it. Remember, if you put something inside single or double quotes, it's a string. When you use console.log, it should show Christopher in the console. Now, let's make a longer string. Think of something like, my name is Christopher. Let's put Christopher in single quotes. If you'd rather use double quotes, just wrap the name in them and put single quotes at the beginning and end of the whole string. I can count all the letters used in the string. To do this, I just need to type the variable name in the console and add .length to it. This will show me the length of the string. Type some text in the string. I am 22 years old. If I use a double backslash, it adds a single slash to the string. But what if I use n with a backslash? It starts a new line where I use \n. Cool, right? Now, let's move on to explore some of the built-in methods that JavaScript offers for working with strings. To get started, let's create a variable of type let and assign a string to it. In this string, let's include three different names: Harris, Ben, and Arnold. Write the same variable names in console log. Additionally, we'll create another variable called result. We'll set it equal to names.slice 711. Now, write result variable in the console. Answer is stored in this variable. This method will return the name from the string, starting at the position specified by 7 and ending at the position specified by 11. It's worth noting that counting positions in JavaScript starts from 0. So, at position 0, we have the letter H, at 1 we have A, at 2 it's R, at 3 it's I, and at 4 it's S. Position 5 holds a comma, and position 6 is a space. Remember, spaces are also counted as characters within the string. Now, let's see what happens when we only provide the number 12 in the slice method. It will return the remaining string after the position 12. Next up is the replace method. This handy method allows us to replace one name with another. Just specify the name you want to replace. For instance, I want to replace Ben with Elon after the comma. You can type the new name that you want to replace Elon. You can see Ben is replaced with Elon. Similarly, let's replace Arnold with Chris. Moving forward, let's remove both variables. Let's create a variable called x and assign it a string, perhaps hello developers. If you'd like to convert this string into uppercase, simply use the toUppercase method with the variable x in the console.log. You'll see it displays the text in uppercase. Likewise, you can use the toLowercase method for lowercase conversion. Notice that JavaScript follows camel case conventions, where the first letter of to is lowercase, while L and C are capitalized. Now, let's proceed by removing developers from this text. Create a new variable called y and assign the word developers to it. You have the option to join or combine these two variables. Additionally, let's introduce another variable, z. To join the string stored in variables x and y, you can utilize the concat method. Here's how it's done: x.concat, y. This will combine both strings. To see the result, replace x with z. In the output, hello and developers, both are joined. There is no space between them. In y variable, add space at the start. Now, we can simplify further. Let's add the word developers directly to the x variable, and make sure to include spaces at both the beginning and end. To remove any extra spaces, we'll set y equal to x.trim. This method effectively eliminates spaces around the string. To check whether the string is trimmed or not, we'll use two console logs. In the first one, we'll display the original length of the string using x.length, and in the second console, we'll show the length of y. You'll notice that the original length is greater, but after trimming, it becomes shorter. Moreover, if you wish to remove spaces only from the start, you can employ the trim start method. You can see the trimmed length is increased from 16 to 24, it removes spaces from the start. We can check it by removing length from the console. Conversely, to remove spaces solely from the end, try out the trim end method. There's another method that allows us to access any character in a string. Remove spacing from the string. Replace the trim method with the char@at method and provide the value 5. It will return the character located at position 5 in the string. There is no output because there is a space at position 5. If I input 6, it will show the letter D, at 6 position D is located. Moving on, let's clear the text and assign the value 50 to the variable x. If we use the toString method, it will convert the number into a string. To verify its data type, you can write the type of before the y variable, and it will display string. In the x variable, store a lengthy string. Here's the string: I love cats, cats are very easy to love. Cats are very popular. This time our next method is replace all. Let's say, I want to replace all the words cats with the dogs. Here C in the cats is capitalized. Y in the console, in the output all the cats are replaced with dogs. Now, this time we will replace the small cats with dogs. Copy this line and paste it below, its name will be Z. D and C are small. Write console for Z variable. We'll use a method called indexOf to find the position of the word easy within the string. When we apply indexOf to the string, it will return the starting position of that specific word. If we count from the beginning with 0, the position of the word easy is 27. Let's try it with the word love. It will show 2 because love is the second word in the string. Lastly, if we use the lastIndexOf method, it will display the position of the last occurrence of the word cats. It indicates the position of the last occurrence of the word cats in the entire string. Its position is 41. Continuing ahead, we encounter another method known as includes. When you supply a word to this method, it will return true if the word exists in the string and false if it doesn't. Now, let's explore another method called startsWith. Currently, our string begins with the letter I. If we place I in this method, it will yield true. However, if we use any other letter that doesn't start the string, it will return false. You can apply this to a specific word as well. For instance, using argument 6 will result in false because the word cats is at position 7. For position 7, it will return true. To check the ending position of a word, we can use the endsWith method. The endsWith method returns a true when the end of a word matches a specified value. For the word cats, dot is also considered with that word. This means cats word end at position 11. That concludes our exploration of strings. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found it helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for updates on future videos.